Welcome. In front of me is a TCL NxtPaper 7D Pro, and today I will show you how you can enable and also set up your Do Not Disturb mode. So, to get started, you will want to swipe down from the top right side of your screen, and this will bring down your toggles. Now, I can already see that Do Not Disturb mode is one of the toggles that is added by default, but if for some reason you don't see this toggle anywhere in this list, you can add it yourself by clicking right here on this pencil. And then from the list right here below, find your Do Not Disturb mode, click on the plus next to it, and this will obviously add it to the list right here. And when you go back, you should have access to it somewhere in this list. So, now that our Do Not Disturb mode should be added, we can first time around hold it and then select more settings. Now here we don't really have, we do have Do Not Disturb mode, but we have it in this weird modes way. Now all of these modes are Do Not Disturb mode, but they're named a little bit differently. I am gonna first start off with the Do Not Disturb mode itself. So we can click on it, and in here we can edit how it will function. So we have options such as the ability to select under people who will be able to message you and call you, with the added benefit that calls have this additional toggle right here, allow repeated callers. So regardless of what you select right here, who will be able to call you. If this option is enabled, like it is right now, if someone calls me twice within a 15-minute period, this option will allow them to reach me as it bypasses anything that I have selected right here. It's a great option for emergency purposes, as usually people spam call you till you pick up. So this would allow them to actually reach you. Now messages has the same options minus the repeated callers, so I'm not even going to go in there. Then below that we have apps. In here you can select what kind of applications can be annoying the shit out of you even when you want to be basically not disturbed. Probably keep this empty. Moving on, we have alarms and other interruptions. So again, specify those. And then below that we have display settings, so notification options and some other things like dark mode or grayscales and stuff like that, dimming the wallpaper, turning off always on displays, and so on. So just additional flair that can add to the Do Not Disturb mode to maybe get you in this like hyper focus mode, locked in, Anyway, below that we have duration for quick settings. Fantastic option. Now, I do want to give props to TCL. They have another option in here that kind of rivals this one. That is their exclusive kind of thing by the looks of it, which I do like, but I also like the fact that this is included just in case you don't want to mess around with it, as it's an additional step. But I'm going to talk about the other one in a second as well. So duration for quick settings defines what happens when you manually toggle on your Do Not Disturb mode. By default, it is going to be running until you turn it off. So it means that you do need to remember about it. Now you have two other options like specified timed, so you can add hours right here, or you can have ask every time. So every time you tap on it, it will bring up these two options every time, and you can select one of those. And also when you're selecting the second one, you can change the timer every single time you're trying to turn on your Do Not Disturb mode. I personally, usually like to select the middle one, the specified timed, and set it to something like 4 hours, as I find 4 hours to be long enough to cover whatever the need I might have for it, plus usually a little bit of time extra just in case. So that's what I'm going to confirm. And what I was talking about that is actually a pretty nice addition right here is that you don't need to select any of these options, because when you hold it, you have the option to change for how long it's going to be running. So I can select it, for instance, to run for 2 hours. Done. And it's going to turn itself off after 2 hours, even though I have it right now in here set for 4. So I'm overriding this option right here with that slider, which is pretty neat. And like I said, TCL is the only company that I've seen right now that does this. And they also do this for hotspot as well, which is also nice. Now, this is just Do Not Disturb mode. And this specific mode, meaning Do Not Disturb mode, can be activated by you at any time by just tapping on it. But what you also probably realize right here that we don't have is a schedule. That is because like I said, all of these modes right here are do not disturb mode in reality. So we have things like bedtime, which you can set it up at a specific time. There's your schedule. And you can have different parameters set up in here compared to the other mode that specifically named do not disturb mode. But it will all act the same way. But the benefit is you can have, for instance, different people selected in here, different apps added here. And this one is strictly going to be running off of a timer. So it will start this one at least at 11 p.m. and at 7 a.m. every single day of the week. And I can change this if I want to. Maybe my bedtime isn't at that time. Maybe it's at 7 p.m. like a good little kid that I am. So I could change that, obviously. You also could see that I can change it to be on a schedule, turn on when charging, and other things, which is additional options that you can utilize right here for fitting it to your exact kind of use case, scenario, and your habits. And going back in here, we also have driving. Now, driving can be enabled automatically when we are connected to our car's Bluetooth, for instance, or connected to our car's Bluetooth plus are in motion. So this would then automatically turn on the do not disturb mode, which again, just like the previous two, you have the options to again specify people, apps, and so on. Completely different options to the previous ones. So you can have completely different people specified right here that would be able to call you when you're, for instance, driving. And lastly, we have create your own mode. I'm not going to bother changing the name, but obviously you can. And you can set it up with any kind of icon that you have right here. I'm just going to do this one. There we go. And you can then select a schedule. So I'm going to select a day and time. And I can then choose what time I wanted to start, what time I wanted to end, and also days of the week that I wanted to run during. And just like before, different options right here as well. These modes, like this one for instance, or driving or bedtime, are not designed for you to be able to turn it on easily on your own. They're designed more as either schedule or circumstantial. The only mode that you can easily and quickly turn on is this one, but I believe you still should be able to do so. Let's see, if I hold this, and does it give me options? No, it actually does not. Yeah, okay, so it doesn't give me any options by the looks of it. So with this in mind, in this case, you're just going to be turning on the normal do not disturb mode and whatever parameters you set up, while everything else will be automatically turning itself on and off. So with that being said, I hope you found this very helpful. And if you did, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.